Let's get into it, girl. You got everything going for yourself, and that man knows it. Don't let him trap you into staying with him. Don't let him put a baby up in you. It's over.
If you're confused about a man's behavior, all you have to do is this: ignore his words and look at his actions. And I know
Men
that
knows a woman loves baby, loves children, love kids. They know we find them cute and we are going to do anything possible to take care of our baby. That is why you see it's so easy for a man to trap a woman with baby and get away with it. Yes.
And I know that you heard this before, but here's the essence behind it. Saying I like you, you're amazing takes me no effort, right? But taking an action to prove that I care about you requires time and energy. And keep this in mind. Usually men say words to get something from you, or they take action to give something to you. So choose the givers.
So welcome back to my channel. Let's watch and listen to these men expose the secrets of their agenda on how they trap women with pregnancy. After these videos, I'm going to come back and give my one or two input or my opinion on this matter.
Things men will never tell women, but are very obvious. Yes, a man is crazy enough to get you pregnant all for the sake of keeping you stagnant or trapping you. A lot of women consistently ask me this question all the time, and my answer is yes, they are crazy enough to do it. Some of them, though. A lot of these men ain't even allergic to latex. They just want the satisfaction of knowing that they touched your inside. They've been absolutely lying to y'all for years just to feel the real thing. Cause misery likes company, and a man like this will create the silliest goals at the expense of you. You were just the unlucky one. Because usually men like this are the ones that get turned down a lot and only get lucky on rare occasions. So what do? They tend to take advantage of that opportunity. They realize some of y'all were easy targets to shed their misery off onto. They usually scare or intimidate most women off because of the lack of self-control that they have. And whenever woman becomes an option that chooses to stay, they make their life a living hell. And on that occasion, they're playing process of elimination to know that which woman is the most patient. If they know that you're a woman who's caring with a big heart and gullible enough, they also know how to manipulate and don't weasel their way out of getting stuff from you. A man like this will be more than willing to get you pregnant just to keep you stagnant just so he can have the whole kitty cat to himself. Like, I know you got dreams and aspiration, love, but to him it's fuck your dreams. Sit around that phone until I call you to get what I want from you. That's usually the thought process going through his mind when he's in the middle of doing it. I know, right? Sinister. Now you're probably wondering, that can't be the reason. You're probably looking for a whole other layer to this whole scheme. But that's what got you here in the first place. Stop looking for another layer with him. There is no other layer. Stop looking for one and stop giving the nigga the benefit of the doubt. Honestly, sticking around trying to see it through is only going to make you look silly. Like, stop manifesting seeing something that other men know for a fact isn't there. Because this man is very much the opposite of mysterious, so he shouldn't be looked at as so. And we see shit in like the first 5 minutes of you knowing him. That you're just a piece of meat to him, and he's lonely enough and narcissistic enough to trap you. And because he has time, remember, as people always have an immense amount of time on their hands. And time is the most valuable thing that a can take from you. Time is more valuable than all shit combined because all shit can get replaced. Also have to understand that a lot of these men are easily amused too. So with that being said, getting you knocked up and having you emotionally manipulated and devoted to him isn't a hard thing for him to do. Because they only try that shit on that they know they can manipulate. Because they eliminate their whole roster in the beginning and just keep a couple after. It's easy to make anybody love blind and fall for you. They just sell you a dream, but of course you're not obligated to buy it. But surely it's easy to get you to buy if he knows that you're gullible enough to buy it. This is the epitome of misery loves company. Misery is cuddling with company right now.
You have to understand that guys with nothing to lose at all, I'm talking about especially if they see that you have a way brighter future than they do and you look good, they will have zero problems getting you pregnant. Even if you look ridiculous, honestly, as long as you got some type of job and you know what I'm saying, you're driven or you're a businesswoman, yep, you're green. Like, some of them will not hesitate to have 1, 2, 3, 4 baby mamas. And in their mind, it's normal because guess what? Their parents did it. And again, I cannot say this enough. It could be vice versa. That's why I'm kind of starting to think that a lot of these kids that have been popping up nowadays, I don't think they're mistakes. I feel like y'all be doing it on purpose for real. Like, and then some of y'all girls be thinking, you know what? Maybe if I have this kid, he'll treat me better. I'm here to tell you, it will never happen. In fact, there's a 95% chance that it will get worse after that. But hey, Y'all stay safe out there.
Men baby trap women. Men baby trap women into exploitative, gendered household labor dynamics that are weighted against women. Men baby trap women into long periods of low or no income when they've had kids. Men literally baby trap women inside the home with infants who are difficult to take out into a man-made world that is hostile to people who are breastfeeding or using prams and strollers. Men baby trap us into being too busy as primary carers to participate in the public life and activities that can gain us political power, which gives us the ability to create change for ourselves. Men baby trap women into abusive relationships where we are too physically and financially vulnerable to leave. And even if a man is meaningfully concerned about getting someone pregnant and he wants to control his reproductive choices, he always has the choice of wearing a condom. He also has the choice of standing up for women's reproductive rights. And even if that condom fails, as contraceptives sometimes do, and he accidentally gets someone pregnant, it's not him who will be trapped.
There's a video going around on TikTok of a woman who, she didn't want a baby. She got pregnant and the guy literally pleaded and cried he just cried and said, please. He basically said, keep this baby. She didn't want to, and she should not have done that. Anyway, she kept the baby. After 2 years of having this baby, she's realized that she's doing the majority of the work and she's not on it. She signed her rights over to the baby father's mother and said, you look after this child, right? So, and you know what? He put this video, the baby father put this video online to make her look like a bad mother, but it backfired. And people are now realizing that, yeah, the mothers that are walking away, the mothers that are signing their rights over, they're actually giving them sympathy and saying, do you know what? I know how hard it is. I get it. Like, I'm not here to judge. Like, I fully get it. But they want people to judge us for leaving the kids when they're doing the same thing. His thing was, oh, I go to work, this, that, and the other. She can't live her life. He promised her he was going to help her. He's not helping her. So when she turns around and gives over the rights, she's a bad mother. So understand, they do this to trap you. They do this to keep you stuck with the child. And then when you decide to leave and you think, you know what, I'm not getting trapped with the kid. I'm giving up my rights. I'm not going to raise this kid. Then you're the bad mother. Right? And if you don't do that because you love your children, you don't want to see them go with anyone else, like you understand that you're taking accountability for your actions and you're raising this child alone, they will still make it hard for you. So understand, the reason why these abusive men do this is to trap you, is to keep you stuck, is to slow you down. So many reasons why, but that's the reason why they don't help you. Because if they help you, you could probably invest in your business, invest in yourself, invest in your healing, save for a holiday, save for some therapy. You can move forward with your life if they help you. That's why they're not helping you, right?
You know for a fact that you ain't even about to step up and take care of no child. You know for a fact that you just want her to be in your life. You're just gonna knock her up just to say she got one of your kids and she gonna have to deal with you for the next 18 years. That is sick, bruh. Why don't you just step up and be a man? Then you won't feel like she got so many options out there and she gonna leave you. So you need to do the one thing that you know gonna keep her around. At that point, when you decide to do that, you don't even care about the dynamic of the relationship that y'all about to be in. You don't even care about that because your only thought in that moment is, I don't want her to leave me. She can't leave me.
Believe it or not, more men trap women than women trap men. Because in the back of every woman's mind, we know that we're the ones getting trapped and not the men. We know that even if that man, the father of our child, leaves, we're still going to be the best mother possible. And men know this too. That's why they choose a certain woman to get pregnant. Because they know in the back of their mind that even if they leave, that child will be taken care of and that mother will still be an amazing mother. And I'm not saying that all men do this, but I'm saying some men will literally get a certain woman pregnant based off of something that she has that no other woman around him has. And the reason some men do this is because they want to be with that woman. They want a family with her. They want a child. They want that life with her. They don't want anyone else to have her. So the only way that they can have her and have 17 different other women at the same time is by giving her a baby. In their mind, they feel like because they gave that woman a baby, they will always be in her life and she won't find anyone else. Nobody will ever want to be with her because she has a kid, and now she's just going to wait around for him for the rest of her life, and that's where they go wrong.
Young ladies, listen to me when I tell you this. If you are maturing, you feel yourself growing up, you want simplicity, you got some goals, you're headed somewhere, and the guy that you're with now, you've come to realize you can't be with him anymore, either because you're tired of his BS, or he's getting in the way of your goals, or where you want to be, he just can't come with you. He can feel it. He can sense it. She's about to leave me. And if this guy is just used to having control over you, or he's scared of losing you, or he just doesn't want to let you go, he's going to try and get you pregnant. You're going to see him one last time, and now you're pregnant. Once you have his baby, he can stake claim to you for the rest of your life. That's my child's mother. There are some guys out there that will get you pregnant to slow you down. There's some guys out there that will get you pregnant in hopes that nobody else will want you. You'll have to keep coming back to him. There are some guys out there that will get you pregnant so that they can keep being in your damn phone. Once you feel it in your soul, once you have that clarity, I promise you he could pick up on it and stay on your birth control game. If you're not on birth control, go get on it. Do not let that man get you pregnant. I promise you. Don't do it.
Okay, this is my own opinion on this. I believe men trap women because they are able to get away with it. Like, you need to know when a man really wants you. You need to know when a man wants to have a relationship with you. You need to know if a man wants to take it further. I don't think you should just commit when you know a guy has no job. That is number one. You don't need to commit to a guy who has no job to take care of himself. How is he going to take care of your baby? Now you see a woman saying, I don't care, I'm going to cater for both of us. Sweetheart, if once he just traps you, he's going to go off and look for another victim to do same thing with. Everything you dream of is just shattered. Number two, you see a man who is always hiding his phone from you. A man who doesn't want you to touch his phone. A man who doesn't want you to touch his phone, puts password on his phone. What are you doing with such man? If he's ready to put password and don't want you anywhere close to his phone, you should know that this man is not capable of taking care of your baby. Do not commit. He has other victims that he wants to trap also. He has other victims that he wants to shatter their dreams. Yes. Some do it for revenge. You see a man trapping a woman. You see a man trapping a woman with baby because he has asked this woman out so many times and she refuses, and later the woman accepts his proposal to be in a relationship with her, or to be in a relationship with him. You see the man trapping the woman with pregnancy because he wants to revenge. He just wants to be in the woman's life. He wants the woman to feel pain. He wants to shatter the woman. He wants the woman to feel she's nothing anymore. See a man who you ask for phone and he's not ready to give you. A man who loves you is going to do anything at all for you. A man who is asking you for phone, for money, just know that man is not ready to father a baby. He just wants to trap you. And when he traps you with a baby, he's going to run away. And you're going to be the one to cater for the baby. You're going to be trapped for the next 18 years, if not for all your life. Yes. Just run away from such men. A man who don't have time for you. Anytime you text him, he doesn't reply. Maybe after 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours, he replies you. Or after the next day, you call him, he doesn't pick. Whenever he feels like, he calls you back. This man is not ready. Don't commit to him. Do not love him. If you're going to have anything with this man, just do it for the fun of it. Don't go with your heart into all this type of relationship. They are just playing with you. To commit to a responsible man who is ready to give you anything, who is willing to sacrifice his time for you, is willing to give you anything you want. He's willing, he's asking you if you want to get married. He's asking you, do you need children? Yeah. Go to a man who is ready for you That is the type of man you can commit yourself to. Do not be fooled by all these men that don't want anything to do with you. Rather, they just want to trap you and run away and go to the next victim. I think this is my own opinion. I don't know about you.